Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, let's talk WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman, right? Some of us feel like he ain't supposed to be in boxing right about now, cause things don't happen when he does stuff. You know, we know what Mauricio, man. Mauricio be up to some stuff. But the only thing you gotta say, he does it in broad daylight. So if people do things that are not right in broad daylight and nothing happens, there's no repercussions, then we need to actually shut the hell up, because we ain't doing nothing about it, right? So here's one of the things that's going on. Mauricio Sulaiman wants, because we got this heavyweight undisputed fight about to pop off, right? And that's going to be Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury, right? So he don't want no shenanigans to happen. So Mauricio Sulaiman is going to do an emergency proposal to the other sanctioning bodies. He's WBC, so he's talking about the IBF, WBO, WBA. Look, y'all, we need to have 6 judges to make sure that nothing goes wrong, on this fight. We got to make sure that the scoring is right. And here's where it gets good. He's like, man, last week that fight between featherweight Ray Vargas and Nick Ball, right? That was just the last straw. Look at that scoring in that fight, because that fight was a draw. And if you watch the fight was a draw. Ray Vargas was the more effective fighter, but then you did have 2 knockdowns from your boy Nick Ball, and he was coming forward most of the fight. But when it comes to somebody getting pieced up, Ray Vargas did his thing, and Ray Vargas was the champion. So I really don't think Nick Ball did enough to take the title, but he was definitely in the damn fight. So a draw, I was okay with a draw, looking at the fact, right? So Nick Ball even said it. Nick Ball said after the fight, come on, y'all. Man, I'm the aggressor the whole night, plus I had 2 knockdowns, right? But what's funny is the outrage, right? Because I'm pretty sure, you're with Nick Ball here, right? He had 2 knockdowns, and he was the aggressor the whole fight. So therefore, you would probably say, he should take the title from the champion, right? What if I told you there was a high-profile fight where the champion had 2 knockdowns and was the aggressor the whole fight? What would you think about that? Wait a minute, the champion had 2 knockdowns and he was the aggressor the whole night? Right? Wouldn't you want to say that guy might have won the fight? Yeah, might be some outrage after that one. The challenger, they say, was the challenger was winning them. And that challenger didn't do as good as Ray Vargas. You see what I'm saying? But Ray Vargas was the champion. That would be Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 1. Well, I keep telling y'all, Deontay Wilder won that fight, and it probably wasn't that damn close. Because people just would say things over and over, and you'll believe them. Right? Deontay Wilder knocked him down to 2 separate rounds, y'all. And not these baby knockdowns, because one of the knockdowns from Nick Ball was totally a questionable. And it wasn't one, really, basically a push. But 2 questionable knockdowns, as opposed to 2 devastating knockdowns that Deontay Wilder had against Tyson Fury. Right? And 2 separate rounds as well. Now, and people will be, well, Tyson Fury won all other rounds. And I challenge people all the time, but they won't do it. They never answer on these things. Just watch round 1 through 6 before any knockdown occurred, and tell me that Tyson Fury won all those rounds, right? Because we do give points to the aggressor in rounds, right? That's what we're complaining about right now. So there you have it, right? It's all about perception. It's all about what you're going to want to believe. It's all about who the hell you want to win, right? So at the end of the day, Nick Ball versus Ray Vargas is the fight that's the last straw now. We need to have six judges. I done told you guys for years, it ain't about how many judges. It's about having those judges know, after you finish scoring this fight, you got to go in the justification booth. An arbitrary panel, and we can't have many because we can't pay a whole lot of people, so you cut it down to 1 or 2 people. You're going to have to go in there and rewatch that fight and justify every single round. If that were to be the case, people going to figure out what to do, because they know I'm going to have to answer to this stupid-ass round I just scored. See what I'm saying? That would solve the problem. But anyway, the bottom line is WBC president all of a sudden notices that boxing is the problem. Now, I'm saying WC on purpose so you guys can kind of get the connection. We ain't never really worried about them scores that Canelo kind of gets, right? Just saying. So, yeah, What y'all think? 6 judges is the answer, or that justification booth I'm talking about? Or what is it about the promoters don't get to say who's going to be the damn judge? Somebody else. The promoters of the damn event got nothing to do with the judges. Those are the things that would really help. What y'all think? Dome Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.